Perspective is a visible scene, one extending to a distance. Now, what this means is perspective can be seen in a way of parallel lines, like railroad tracks. They appear to meet at a distance, which is called the vanishing point, called the geometric horizon. It's at the level of the viewer's eye. Because the Earth's surface is curved, the true horizon is lower than the apparent horizon. The difference is really small when standing on the surface, but noticeable when from a great height. A person standing on a mountain can see further than someone at ground level, as you would imagine. One vanishing point is typically used for roads, railroad tracks, hallways, or buildings, viewed so that the front is directly facing the viewer. Any objects that are made up of lines either directly parallel with the viewer's line of sight or directly perpendicular can be representative with one-point perspective. Now, one-point perspective exists when the painting plate, also known as the picture plane, is parallel to two axes of rectangular scene. It's like a scene which composed entirely of linear elements that intersect only at right angles. If one axis is parallel with the picture plane, then all other elements are either parallel to the painting plate or perpendicular to it. All elements that are parallel to the picture plane are drawn as parallel lines. All elements that are perpendicular to the plane converge at a single point, a vanishing point on the horizon. Now, if one-point perspective is looking at the face of the picture, then two-point perspective is looking at its edge. It's like looking at the edge of an object. Two-point perspective can be used to draw the same objects as one-point perspective rotated, looking at the corner, or looking at two forked roads shrinked into the distance. For example, one point represents one set of parallel lines. The other point is representing the other set of parallel lines. Looking at a house from the corner, one wall would recede towards one vanishing point, the other wall would recede towards the opposite vanishing point. Okay, now that I briefly and very lightly talked about first point and second point perspective, maybe next time you go on a location scout or you start drawing something or even just watching a movie or whatever, you start noticing the different points of perspective and get a new, hey, perspective. Yeah, that's also in the right context. I'll go with that. Now here's a video that I made a couple changes to from the YouTube channel WLTU 1932.
At Lawrence Tech,
I love this school!
with programs like business management, engineering, architecture, computer science, and even media communication, how can students not be excited?
Is that LTU homework? Yeah. Do you love LTU? I love this school!
For more information and a list of academic programs, visit ltu.edu.
You're gonna love this school!